It's not the first time that I'm about to say what I'm going to say. As you all probably know, I'm just an ordinary human being with fluctuating imaan. Unfortunately, it's not easy to always have your faith like very, very high. There are times when it goes really down. There are times when you really struggle to believe in Islam and to believe in God and to just keep striving to become a better Muslim. You get discouraged when you see that life is so unfair, which it is supposed to be. The worldly life is not the place to seek happiness and contentment and love and etc. It is the testing place. It is not the resting place. At least that's what Muslims believe, and I believe so too. At 27 years old, I no longer, I have been through a lot. I can say, as opposed to when I was 18 years old, I was still very naive, very inexperienced, and I was just trying to, perhaps like you, trying to find love, meaning, and happiness in other things, in people, in personal satisfaction, in pleasures, in fame, in whatever it might be, materialistic, superficial things. But now at 27 years old, I can tell you that I have learned it the hard way, like most of you might probably have also, that actually there is nothing to gain from that kind of life. When it comes to our religion, Islam, our philosophy, our culture, our way of thinking, our way of living, it is true that as people who have been born into that, we tend to feel like all these rules and all these regulations, these restrictions, these barriers are actually taking us far away from happiness. We are actually missing out on a lot of fun and pleasure in life, which is totally not true, by the way. I can tell you, that's why I keep reiterating that. I keep saying it over and over again, because it's true that when you're young, you tend to keep chasing that thrill that you think you will get from external things or external beings. I have also, unfortunately, many times been tempted by shaitan, by my own weaknesses, by my own stupidity. I don't know how to call it. But we tend to believe that we are going to happy when we chase people or things in the worldly life, which is so couldn't be further from the truth. And speaking of that, I just want to remind yourself and myself why being a Muslim will actually protect you from many unhealthy, depressing, hard, negative things in life, and actually bring you closer to light, peace, healing, etc. I am not making it up. I'm not brainwashing anyone to agree with me. I'm just sharing my own experience in all honesty, because I haven't I wouldn't also believe in that if I hadn't experienced it. But now that I have, I feel like it's my duty to share it with people, because I know that there are many people who are struggling out there, who are desperately trying to fill up some void within themselves and chasing it the wrong way. But I do believe that, when you follow religion in general, it gives you a structure, it gives you focus, it gives you some meaning, it makes things become more clear in your mind, what you should do, what you should not do. It's a bit like going to school. There are rules, there is discipline, but we don't question the discipline and the rules, because we know that eventually it's for the best of the students. You can't just let everyone do what they want to do. Similarly, in society, we have regulations and laws. We have, I think, most developed and sophisticated countries people will not question, like, why do we have laws? It's implicit that we can't just let anyone do what they want, because most people will not commit very good actions, as we all know. Having said that, I also agree that you can be a good person even if you don't believe in any religion. You can be a good person, but then why would you not believe in a creator, when that is also a fact that you can't dispute? And why would you not love your creator when you realize how many things he has been doing for you? That would be that would not be so intelligent, would it be? Well, I think I'm going to end here because I have already taken up 5 minutes just trying to get an introduction. I don't understand, like I try my best to compact my single video in one 5 minute slot, but most of the time I just keep talking on and I end up losing track of what I was about to say. So let me just end that and I will resume it in another one, hopefully.